Whoa, things are different than normal. What happened? Everything feels so slow, and you're not quite sure where you are. Everything just seems so jumbled. You didn't take anything. The last thing you had was some honey. This honey, to be exact. This is honey made from rhododendron flowers, also known as mad honey. It can cause hallucinations in animals and humans, which is why it's illegal in most places. That doesn't stop people from trying to sell it on the black market, though. But it is quite a lot of hard work to find. See, the bees that make this honey are only found in really high altitudes, like the Himalayas. In Nepal, honey gatherers endure giant bee stings and have to overcome some really dangerous climbs just to get all the honey. And that's not even the worst of it. See, first, the honey collectors have to suit up in their beekeeping gear, of course, for protection, but then they have to climb up these rickety ladders all the way to the top of a cliff. And the entire time, the bees are just stinging the shit out of them. Then they have to climb down the ladder and package all the honey up before they can sell it illegally on the black market. They're forced to sell the honey on the black market only because a lot of Asian countries have really strict anti drug laws. The actual honey itself is a little bit more red than usual honey, and it's a little bit more bitter too. In lower doses, it can cause lightheadedness and some euphoria feelings. And in higher doses, it can cause hallucinations, which is probably why people take it. In really rare instances, it can cause death, although there's not a lot of recent recorded deaths. I looked at some of the first-hand accounts of people who have taken this stuff because I am not courageous enough to take it. I also don't know how I would get it because I have no black market connections. Anyway, the people who have taken this stuff describe it as being like this strange warming and cooling effect all at once. And people say that you feel warming in your butthole, I guess.
It hit me hard. Where at first it felt kind of cool. You have this like warm, cold sensation rushing through your body. Your hands, feet, and ass are all like tingling.
All right, tingly buttholes aside, let's talk about the history of this stuff. So, in the 1700s, the region around the Black Sea liked to trade this mad honey with Europe. Now, the Europeans loved to add this stuff into their cocktails, into their drinks, and get a little bit of a boozy, hallucinogenic kind of feeling. All throughout history, people in the Middle East and in the Himalayan region have kind of used this honey as a medicine. They use it to treat like hypertension, diabetes, and some different stomach conditions as well. And some people think that it helps enhance sexual performance. It's interesting because people have been using the psychedelic and hallucinogenic effects of this stuff for a really long time. So in 67 BC, Roman soldiers invaded the Black Sea region under General Pompey's command. The people loyal to the reigning king at the time secretly lined the Romans' path with some really juicy chunks of honey. The army was like, oh, yummy, some random honey that a traveler has left behind. Let's eat some of it. Unfortunately, if you eat too much of the honey, you can have some rather unfavorable consequences like puking, diarrhea, low blood pressure, all of that wonderful stuff. People who have taken this stuff firsthand can probably tell you that if they've taken more than like 3 teaspoons of it, there's some explosive poops and some projectile vomiting that may occur. So it sounds like if it's a good trip, you might be kind of warm, fuzzy, and your butthole will tingle. And if not, if it's a bad trip, you're going to have a really bad time. So let me know, would you try Mad Honey? I know I was gone for quite a while there, but I was getting married and then I went pretty much straight on my honeymoon. And then after a while of not doing YouTube, I was like, I'm gonna take a break. So yeah, but I'm back. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you want to see some more stuff, then let me know what I should talk about next. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.